Are you struggling with GCSE chemistry, especially the topic of metals and their reactions? Well, stick around for this video where we are going to take a deep dive into what half equations are. Okay, so a half equation essentially just shows you what is only happening to one element in the entire full equation. So we only focus on a single element and have a look at whether it's been oxidized or reduced. So I'm going to write some examples of what certain half equations may look like. So here are three examples of what a half equation will look like where I'm only showing what is happening to one element only. So in the first example, I'm only showing what's happening to chlorine. So here your chlorine element, which is a molecule, receives two electrons to become two chloride ions. So the only thing I'm involving is my single element, which is chlorine. And your half equations usually involve electrons. You can either add electrons or remove electrons. It's usually best to add electrons because eventually when you combine your half equations, it's a lot better. So I could have minus 2 electrons on this side rather than plus 2 here. It would still be correct. And for the second one, it's only showing what's happening to magnesium. And for the third one, my half equation is only showing what's happening to oxygen. So writing your half equation becomes really important when we have a look at electrolysis. So let's really quickly, since we have these equations written down, see if we can recognize whether these are showing oxidation and reduction. So remember oil rig, where oxidation is loss of electrons and reduction is gain of electrons. So here, your chlorine element gains 2 electrons to become 2 chloride ions. So here, the electrons are being gained. So this is showing reduction. In the second equation, magnesium ion is gaining 2 electrons, again showing reduction. Here, you have 2 oxide ions that turn into oxygen gas and also lose 4 electrons in the process. So here we are losing electrons. Oxidation is loss of electrons. So this equation is showing oxidation. So this is showing this is a half equation for reduction, half equation for reduction, and a half equation for oxidation.